Hey guys, welcome back to Is It Tuesday podcast. I'm Cris Cavallari. Spring is here, right? And I touched a little bit on this in the last episode. I think it was maybe episode 10, or maybe I wanted to. Spring cleaning. A lot of us right now, we're going through our closets, our wardrobe. We're getting the bright color bra. So in case your bra show, I love a lace little number with your bra show, and especially with these new titties. It's like, girl, I love breasts, right? Didn't realize how much I love them until I got a new pair. But we're spring cleaning and we're going through our wardrobe and we're figuring out how we want our hair and to lighten up the makeup and, just everything. What nail color you're wearing, everything. We're really paying attention to detail when it comes to spring cleaning and what's going away and what's staying and what you need to purchase or whatever. And I really, I want to challenge you again. If I don't even remember if I said this last time. I did an interview in this. So many things have been coming my way. So many things, so many people speaking my name in rooms that I have never been in. Never knew they was paying attention to me that much. Yo, niggas do that. Nobody kidding. No kidding. Because y'all niggas do. But do that spring cleaning, right? And really just decluttering life. Is a season that a lot of us are in, and a lot of us are being forced to let go of things that we have a tight grip on. You pass that test, you gotta let it go. I feel like a lot of us are addicted to the pain. A lot of us are like, I know that was then, but I want to keep reminding myself of that pain. Like, if you gonna keep picking the fucking scab, it's gonna bleed. Like, when something is healing, leave it alone. Don't touch it. Let it heal in peace. Y'all probably was the little kid that picked your scab and ate it. I remember somebody, it was a little bit of blood in the inside of the scab. Leave it alone. But sometimes, we hold on to things and we wear this pain like a badge of honor. Because how dare I feel this good after all that I've been through? I shouldn't look at it in a different mindset. I should only look at it as like, poor me. Some of y'all are rich. You are rich. And I know the internet got you thinking that means just financially. The reason that I feel the way that I feel about myself now is because I've been through that shit. Y'all love these audios, but let's change that. This boy be in my DM, he say I'm pretty. Duh. But when somebody tells you you're rich, somebody tells you you're worthy, somebody tells you anything else besides your looks is questionable. I know. I got through that. You got through that. Let it go. The lesson was learned. You can let it. You can actually go. You still studying for an exam that you aced. You wasting your time. You holding on too tight. I tell people every day, pack light, no laces. That mean I ain't tripping. It doesn't mean that the laces are not there. It's like they're tied up, double knotted. I'm going to keep what I can control in line, which is myself. I'm the only one that I can control. I can't control my children. I can't control, anyone outside of this household. I can't control Goliath. First of all, his name's Goliath. I love being funny and being and I'm David. The situation has tested me, tested my strength, built character and resistance, resilience, whatever the fuck word it is, whatever. Resistance too, because bitch, I ain't gonna move. But it built some resilience in me. I really want to tell you in the nicest way possible a lot of that shit don't matter. It don't matter. What was sent to disturb your peace or shake you a little bit was only building you up. When you thought you was buried, you were being planted. Like, I really think that a lot of us think that the end is the end, and it'd be like, no, girl, that's the beginning. So as you declutter your wardrobe right now, I want you to think about your call log. I want you to think about people you follow on our Instagram that y'all, I said it the last time, like, if I don't like you, I don't want to see you. You know why? How dumb do you look scrolling? Double tapping. Why are you torturing yourself? To stay face? Because you don't want nobody to go to the search engine and put such and such name and they see this, that. Like, I seen that on the Shade Room. I seen that. Like, I don't even follow these pages, but I like to, like, when somebody send me something, I might chuckle. Then I see y'all in the comments on shit that apply to y'all, but I just mind my business. You know what I'm saying? Justin LaBoy be having y'all acting like these niggas ain't playing in your face because you like this. Girl, it's not. That's not a hint. Double tapping a meme, hoping he see your name in the like part. But I don't stay places that I no longer feel like I'm being fed, or I feel like I'm being, just celebrated. I want to be in those places. So even when I think of like wardrobe or your cabinets or refrigerator or whatever, declutter that shit, right? But don't stop there. Like, why are we stopping at, the grapes in the back that's just wrinkly and whatever? Like, we have to start thinking about these relationships. And the crazy thing about it is, when you're decluttering, you getting rid of things that you love and that you still love, but they don't serve a purpose anymore. Like, their time has expired. There's some skin products you have. There's some fucking old something in that freezer, that pack of meat or whatever y'all have frozen, is like best sell by this date. And you want it to look packed and you want it to look full. Can nothing get in there? Like, you can't add more because you have not cleaned that out. I declutter my life more than I thought I would in the last 90 days. 2 years ago, I wasn't unsure about, I wasn't trying to let my favorite sweater go. I wasn't. I was holding on tight, like Papanella off, holding on tight. And I sat with this feeling, and this is when I started trusting myself, because, baby, this was a big one. When I had to declutter some of the most important I'm making that up because I was about to lie again. In my decluttering of a lot of these situations, right? They had false importance in my life. And although they were important, I think that because sometimes when you give glory and praise to something other than God, God will take that away. When you're obsessing over something and you give it, oh, this person got me here, it's like, nah, they didn't. You treating this person like they were just meant to be an Uber to the next destination, right? But when you giving so much glory and praise to a person that bleeds the same as you, after you and God did all the hard work, God takes things away, or he makes it very difficult for them to stay. And right now, because of the decluttering that I'm doing in my home, the decluttering with the energies that I allow around me, that doesn't mean that anybody is like, it just means that, baby, in order for me to stay on track right here, it's me or you. And I know I said this in the last one, and I'm going to say it again because I really believe it. People are meant to come, serve a purpose, and go. It doesn't have to mean something, they're a horrible person. It just means, like, I think B. Simone said it, like, if you here for the money and I'm here for purpose, we can't bang like that, you know. I've been in situations, and for the reasons of me decluttering them, was looking like, oh, you were taking advantage of me. You were using me. And instead of being angry about it, because I was angry about it before, but now that I'm in this space, I always say, like, I want to be used. We're meant to be used. Like, I'm not meant to be like taken advantage of. But if servicing others is my purpose, if me helping build confidence is my thing, if me breathing life into others is my thing, then I pray that no matter what comes my way, it doesn't stunt that. Like, I'm not jaded and I don't want to do that anymore. I know how it felt not to be poured into, and I'm the one at the table pouring the most. And then I get this glass and it's empty, or it's like a sip. It's like backwash. Y'all holding on to that sweater that's not keeping you warm anymore. Or you holding on to that sweater that's itchy as fuck. Or you holding on to that sweater that it's time for it to, it's too small. You've outgrown it. And the memories are there, and these can be positive things. Like moving, like going to a next life and passing the test is always going to be a celebration. Y'all holding on to things that your parents have not apologized for. You holding on to that girlfriend that only calls you when she needs something. She don't ask about your mental. You a vibe, so she just, she ain't hearing you when you. And a lot of times we say, like, tell people, you do tell people, and you give opportunities to people. But when you notice that sweater is really not keeping you warm, like, why won't you move that one out the way so you could replace it with something better? Or not even replace it, but won't you just gonna swap it out? Or, because I think that even if I say replace, people think like, oh, fuck you, I'm gonna go over here. No, it's like, I wanna go where it looks like it's, that life that I'm going towards. I don't wanna go backwards. I want to go forward. And I'm going to tell y'all, even saying that word is a big deal for me. Forward. I'm moving forward. I remember somebody using that word at a very difficult time in my life. Like, I don't want to move forward. And I couldn't say that word for a long time. I really had to relearn the things that were said to me. And what should have been the most beautiful time, but it was such a calling. It was such a way of God getting my attention that I felt everything. I damn near lost my mind. Ooh. And before I lost my mind, I had a moment of like, wait a minute. Everything since then has been up because I decluttered. I went through, like, I took an inventory of the things that I didn't need, that served me no purpose, that stunted my growth. I stopped answering the phone calls for people that's gossiping. I don't even talk in y'all group chats because y'all nasty. And I ain't gonna say I ain't never been nasty, but there's this regular nasty, and it's like, oh, whoa, you are actually nasty. I can't be bothered with you. Like, I just did an inventory of my life, though, in all areas. And I think a lot of us like to pick and choose what we want to declutter. A lot of us, because it looks better to have more. We need a lot more to feel better. And I've realized with this decluttering, the less I have of a distraction, of a thing, the better I felt. Like I feel like I can hear you so much clearer because the chattering stopped. I'm super excited to go on this journey with you. Might cry, hold on. I just said in an interview prior to recording to a young lady, I said to her, Black kids deserve luxury. And I don't mean Balenciagas. I don't mean a Louis Vuitton book bag. I mean the luxury of freedom and growing and having questions and being seen and just giving that safe space. Y'all can't give a safe space because y'all not a safe space. A lot of us have not let go. A lot of us are like choosing warfare over peace. I'll let motherfuckers win. I be forfeiting a lot of shit now. I don't gotta win. I don't gotta be the best. I sleep really comfortable at night. Those that are here should be, or thankfully they are here, because I guess what he say, the guy, I don't know. You shouldn't say should, but the ones that are here are supposed to be. When I did that inventory, the strong survived. The ones that poured, equally, sometimes first, but they know they were getting it back. I am really light. And I'm just excited that if you decide to stay here, a friend of mine that was like a suicidal in the past, I used to I said a few times, like, I'm happy you're here. And I think that they thought maybe I meant like physically, like here with me right now, but I meant like, I'm happy you're here. I'm happy that you decided to stay a little bit longer. Those are things that I would have, or I'm going to tell myself when those thoughts come. Just stay a little longer. I'll see you guys next week.